Guys, we are finally back again for the second reaction video of this BrBpTV. Be real, be positive television, brothers and sisters. By the way, you can definitely check out the previous one I did today earlier on this channel in the first comment in the comment box with guys. And of course, with that said, welcome to each and every one of you guys who tuned into another vibrations, guys. Let us get into the vibrations for today right there and then. Starboy! Of course, this is none other than Anil right there, brothers and sisters, from Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, he has another thing set to say right there, guys. Let's take a listen to this. Play the thing now, man. Play the thing, little boy.
Correct. UK's new visa policy unfortunate.
Oh yes.
Now Rose Scarrett. UK's new
Scarrett.
UK's new visa policy unfortunate. Now Roosevelt Scarrett, and your bad talking woman and the eyelash and woman who spend money. You could put up the picture and now put up Scarrett, man. Leave women alone now. You and Rowley stop harassing if woman want to spend money on eyelash, on eyebrow, on weave.
They give Scarrett eyelashes. Scarrett, that's a new look for you, man. That's Mardi Gras, man. You in the carnival, you jump off with Melissa. on augmentation, on whatever them want. That is woman business. They work hard for their money to spend their money. You is not to tell woman how to spend their money. Right? When you and Rowley spending your money on honey goat weed, anybody will tell you anything? Hey.
But now, I now learning.
Honey goat weed. What kind of name is that, boy? Honey goat weed. Papa.
Scarrett, the UK put pressure on Dominican citizens.
Yes.
They now have to apply for a visa. You never had to do that before, you know?
Nope.
And I only, well, I research it now because you come and jump in my thing and Scarrett.
Go ahead, man. Come. You can even come Dominican and start doing news. Come.
You come to tell my country that Rowley's a nice fella in our election. You come to tell the world in my country that Brent Thomas was not abducted and the opposition was just trying to make mischief. Well,
to correct you right there, brother, I'm Anil Roberts. Let me tell you something now. We don't think Scarrett is a good one in Dominica, you know. We think what he's doing in Dominica is utter irrevocable foolishness and he's literally keeping the people down for his... well, he actually stated it. He said they are aligned with the one world order. And of course, the one world order principle is where they will take away things from the people and then the people will be happy as a result. They will own nothing, they will have nothing. And of course, their freedoms will be revoked as a result of them listening to higher up or the individuals of higher up who tell them, hey, you eat too much meat, no more meat for you. It's like children. You eat too much cake, no more cake for you. That's how they want things, you. That's how they want things. So when he come in and tell you that Rowley is nice, and we know that Scarrett not nice, that means birds of a feather flock together. You stated it right.
You come to say that? You big dotish clown. Don't come in my country and talk, but stay over there.
Ay, ay, ay. He's a big dotish clown for real. He's a done scat.
You come to say that?
Minister of Education, we look at Dronelia. They put Dronelia for Minister of Education. Dronelia, we. Octavia Alfred, aka Dronelia, aka Shake Your Pampalam, that Ted Calbas.
You big dotish clown, don't come in my country and talk, but stay over there.
He's a set of dotish that in the place, man. And he's a set of dotish that voting for them. Unfortunately. Dotish bring forth dotish. Like I always say, Professor Lumumba said the same thing. The people get what they truly deserve. If the people are dotish, they will get a dotish prime minister. But it's unfortunate that Peter now has to pay for Paul. And sometimes I believe in myself that Dominicans want change. I believe in myself, you know, brothers and sisters. Dominica definitely wants change. But they keep bringing people from overseas to come and tilt the scale. Them dotish from overseas coming and influx with the minority dotish that in Dominica to then bring forth more dotish vibes that giving us, the general public, a dotish prime minister. And the dotish prime minister, they go to Trinidad to then speak nice about all you dotish prime minister. But look at that dotish thing that going on there. Boy, I tell you boy.
And you talk your thing because you now embarrassing your country.
Yes. You're not only embarrassing the Dominica, you're embarrassing the Caribbean as the leader of the chairman of the Caribbean, CARICOM. He's the chairman of the CARICOM, talking irrevocable foolishness and causing the CBI to go down. He's the one that the Caribbean people, the Caribbean islands, need to blame for that. Him, nobody else but him.
Because you're a sell passport. Imagine this one, make the 58% of the GDP in Dominica come from selling
CBI.
passport on the CBI program. So anybody...
And imagine before that, we had Ross. We had Ross before. That was about 30 to 40% of the GDP. He make Ross go. And it's alleged that he's the #1 landlord owner in Barbados. Talking about he met the landlords in Dominica in Portsmouth, Picard, and say, hey guys, we try to keep the apartments for the students, and they were building 400 new houses for the students, 400 new apartments for the students. Talking about, oh guys, we try to keep it to you guys, we try, but no, look who owns in Barbados. All right then.
In the world, wherever they come from, they pay money and he give them a Dominica passport with coat of arms and thing on it.
Yes, we and selling our birthright, man.
So many miscreants getting that through the poor vetting.
Not just the normal passports, you know, Mr. Anil Roberts, but also the diplomatic passports. If you want, if you probably watch my videos or whatnot because I'm reacting to your video. If you go back in my previous reaction videos on this here channel, you will see I was talking about how much criminals obtain Dominica diplomatic passports. Yes, go back and check it, man. You're doing research. Yes.
That the UK say, listen, who is this Dominica passport? No. Now all the citizens of Dominica have to suffer through the process of individual vetting and application for visa because of Rowley friend, honey go to eat sucker down.
Yes.
Movie now.
Movie there. But we can't move him. Best only I'd keep him in Trinidad, eh? Best only I'd keep him in Trinidad. But anyways, as a result of the whole situation, they actually wrote a letter. This one is entitled on July 12th, 2023, right there. Authorized agents. This today right there. Please be advised of mandatory interviews. They don't want to put interviews into the process. As if they could not have done that long time to prevent the craziness that is happening today. Brothers and sisters, I don't know if it's backward, Dominica backward, or leaders are backward in the aspect where they always try to do something after the fact that it has happened. You have disreputed and destroyed the reputation of Dominica to the UK, Mr. Skerritt. And as a result, now you want to do include interview? Really? You could not do that before? No, you could not do it before. Please be advised of mandatory interviews for all applicants 16 years and older. Effective July 17th, 2023. Agents are advised to inform all applicants of this change. So this change was not done yet. All right then. This fee, the fee will, I guess, I don't know where the rest of the thing is. Anyways, also the Republic of Iran is now considering a specified country under the CBI program. Interesting. Enhanced due diligence will be conducted for all applicants. Isn't that the same? Brothers and sisters, I could be wrong in that regard, but isn't that the same Iran that what's her name, Lauren got problem for? Isn't that the same Iran? Or maybe it's another country. You guys can let me know in the comment box below. Isn't it the same Iran where they say Lauren made a mistake to sign them in to our diplomatic relations? Isn't it the same Iran? Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I have it wrong. Anyways, brothers and sisters, going lower down, you see there $25,000 for main applicant, US 15. You can read for yourself, brothers and sisters. But apparently the whole thing here is Skerritt is now talking about, oh, let us see if we can put the interviews in to at least alleviate the burden of what he has caused. Brothers and sisters, it can't be reversed now. It can't be reversed. You had the ample time to behave your dirty ways, but no, you know. But brothers and sisters, as we continue, there's a rather interesting thing that I saw as well. It's on the whole budget scenario, brothers and sisters. And of course, this lady is indicating something that she saw. And I agree with this lady very much. A number of persons were sharing this with me as well. And this lady is indicating, this had been on my mind for 2 days now, she stated. The budget day in Dominica, the budget day 2023 in Dominica, to the lady who will go to the parliament on July 25th, 2023. Please, it's not about going there to display of fancy hats. It's not fashion, man. The country in chaos, you want to look like you're a fashionista. You modeling for some brand. You getting paid now? No? Alright then. Please take a long, deep look at your country. This person is not from, this person lives overseas. Please take a long look at your country. This individual is saying, and ask yourself, what can I do to make people's lives better? But apparently, I guess based on how things are going, they decide to, from my understanding, increase taxes on people. But before we get into that, brothers and sisters, this is of course what we saw right there. We saw people in their jackets and ties and they sombreros and stuff, and you know, look, another one with her sombrero, and you know, more sombreros just all over the place. And of course, you know, sombreros galore. Jonilia, wear your sombrero. Hey, Jonilia, you didn't get the memo, man. Sombrero. That one probably forget us. Look, it have a little sombrero there. Maybe that is a sombrero, but Jonilia, you forget. That one didn't have enough money to buy a proper sombrero. But brothers and sisters, sombrero. And people were making notice of Melissa's, you know, something Melissa had. And I think that is what they're talking about right there. They see Melissa have, what is that? Birkins, man. Melissa Birkin purse. Now guys, I don't know what kind of Birkin purse that there, but they say it's Birkin. But it seems like this little purse is worth a lot of money. It seems like this purse, if this is actually a Birkin's purse, normally this thing goes for between 10,000 to 40,000 US dollars. So I'm guessing if this is indeed a Birkin purse, the Birkin purse costs more than all their clothes to put together. That little thing there, well, I think it comes with a bigger bag, but generally speaking, that purse, if that is actually a Birkin's purse, definitely costs more than the entire outfits put together. Everybody, not one, no, just everybody there. Of course, you know, they don't have the financial backings to do that. You know, whose husband that you know she's a part of. Okay, all right. Anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along. Oh yes, brothers and sisters. So we apparently have Chinese coming into to Pali. What are Chinese doing in Parliament? Somebody asked me that question. Mr. Leaks, what are Chinese doing in Parliament? Are Chinese part of Senate? Are they any senators? What are they doing there? Are they ministers of government? What are they doing there? Help me understand what Chinese doing in Parliament. Oh, okay, all right. Anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along from the Japanese looking partner. Oh, that one forget her sombrero. You forget your sombrero, sister. All right. Moving along to Uncle Financial Health Individual right there, brothers and sisters. He has his duffel bag, his suitcase, his briefcase full of Lajachesh, I'm guessing. I don't know. He hasn't opened it yet, so I would not know yet, brothers and sisters. But it looks like a nice piece of suitcase. Maybe a Birkin suitcase, man. A Birkin briefcase, maybe. You know how they roll already. They come to flash. It's fashionista. Okay. Anyways, oh, looks scary. Scary. It is there smiling. Oh, smiling. There's a pirate now. What you doing? What, your eyes patch? Oh no, they mic that day. Okay, I thought that was a pirate. I was like, what is a pirate doing there? Anyways, brothers and sisters, so Uncle there with his briefcase and thing, and he opened it. He opened it, and he's going to speak. Oh, look. Oh, yes, look. That is not a Birkins. Okay, that one not a Birkins. That is a flea market bag. All right. Yes, okay, that is a new dish. Okay, really fast friend in Froissart, you going and do in Froissart, you going and do fashion over, man. All right. Anyways, so Uncle opened his suitcase and He's speaking to the public, brothers and sisters, and this is what he uttered.
There is no one who can dispute the fact that Dominica's health system is far better now than it has ever been.
Guys, you know what is lie? That is lie.
There is no one who can.
There is no one, he says. I am one. I am one. There are several others. You say Dominica.
Speaker, there is no.
Let me not misinterpret.
One who can dispute the fact that Dominica's health system is far better now than it has ever been.
So what happened to all those people who come into Dominica to do operations who cannot come now? What happened to all those people? I met people from overseas who went to Dominica back in the day to do operations, and big operations too. You cannot do that now. To the point where even your wife, you think I don't know? Your wife was overseas seeking medical attention, Mr. Former Health Minister. Your wife, you as the Health Minister, had your wife overseas. I wrong? Didn't you have your wife overseas seeking medical attention? And here you are, the financial minister.
Fact that Dominica's health system is far better now than it has ever been.
All we know is people have been flying overseas, trying their best. There was a guy who got injured in St. Joseph. He had to be flown overseas. Liquor Boy had to fly overseas. There's a number of let me get the audio for you. Let me get it, man. Okay, guys, I have found it. I have found it, brothers and sisters. Let's take a listen to what Uncle has to say. He said there is no one. Where there's me pointing out that you send your wife overseas for medical attention. True or false? No? Yes? Because I remember one time I called and I asked, hey, what's up? They say you overseas attending. Huh? Alright. Okay, look somebody else.
We have the best healthcare in Dominica.
Bring it back.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
I am so disappointed in Irvin McIntyre. For him to be talking about healthcare and we have the best healthcare in Dominica. Irvin McIntyre have 4 people in his constituency. 4? One in Guadeloupe and the little boy that is heading to France.
Heading to France.
And medical
attention
situation. And there's another fella and another lady. 4 people in his constituency.
Okay.
He's suffering from asthma and diabetic, and the boy has some
asthma. I know an individual who's apparently seeking medical attention so that he can get his kidneys removed. He's getting somebody else's kidneys, so he's gonna replace his kidneys because his kidneys are not working. He's on dialysis, so he's getting medical attention. Now in Dominica, he's going overseas for that. And yeah, let's get back to this uncle right there.
And have stuff in his neck, and he never assists those people. Then people have to fight their way to get themselves to go to Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, and look on the boy on his way to France.
See, I remember individuals when somebody sent me this audio. I got this audio a number of times. The person asked me if he's somebody from States. They asked me if it's Matnick Irvin McIntyre was talking about. If it's Matnick. Because to me, Dominica don't have the best medical. That is one thing when individuals come in Dominica and want to say, hey guys, I want to move here. I want to see the vibes. You guys look like you're having a lot of fun. You have your medical, you can fly out. That's what I ask people. Because medical care in Dominica is not good at all. But he's saying that Dominica has the best medical care it has ever had in the history of Dominica. When man used to fly from overseas to come to Dominica to operate. I remember in Portsmouth, operation used to take place in Portsmouth. As a liquor youth, thank God for active recall, brothers and sisters. I remember that there, people used to make babies in Portsmouth. You think you're doing that now? You think, even the very Prime Minister himself stated on stage, he can send his children overseas for what? Medical attention. But what about you? How we have the best in the history of Dominica, but the Prime Minister of the country saying, guys, I can send my family members overseas for medical attention. Why don't say he's sending them PMH for medical attention? Huh? Or what they calling that again? China Friendship Hospital. Why you don't say that? No? Okay then.
Irvin will never see good. Irvin will never see good for the way he treating people. For example, 4 people in your constituency need assistance, medical assistance, and you never turn up to them, man. And you come and talk your foolishness on the radio.
He didn't say it on the radio. You heard it on the radio. The man said that in parliamentary. The man bald-faced enough as if Dominicans know with our internet, with our TV to see what's going on, with our eye socket to see with our eyes in. No, we don't know. We don't know none of that.
Dominican must really see what kind of people them fellas are, you know, guys.
No. You see, the thing is, Dominicans know. I used to make the excuse and say Dominicans don't know. Dominicans know. Yes, guys, I used to make the excuse and say Dominicans don't know, but Dominicans know. They just willfully not acting upon that which they know.
Yeah, it's really, really disturbing, man.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it to teach those fellas a lesson.
Yeah. That's something that the people always crying out for. Those who actually understand what's going on and not reliant on, you know, a few dollars for them to sell their freedom. let Uncle the clap. Kind of reminds me of the clap when I don't know if the ministers have a problem too, because kind of like the people in Granby when Reggie was saying he don't care what happened to the $500,000, and the $500,000 that cannot be used to help, that can actually be used to help them. They don't care neither. They clapping because the man say he don't care.
One can now receive care at a hospital that is equivalent to that of developed. One can now receive care at a hospital that is equivalent to that of developed countries.
So why are you sending this? Why people still going overseas for? That is equivalent. Maybe the building they're talking about. Yes, Dominica has a nice building. Yes, true. Dominica definitely has a state-of-the-art, nice looking hospital building. But doesn't the building still leak now? It stop leak? Brothers and sisters who are using the hospital, let me know now. The building stop leak? Let me know.
In Dominica, our main hospital has 7 operating theaters. A state-of-the-art emergency room with its own operating theater.
Kind of like Portsmouth with the smart hospital. We have smart bulbs. And the AC can go low and go high. Automatic. We have energy saving light bulbs. That's how let me continue, eh?
How does that make you feel? Well, I am not feeling anyway because I already know everything that's happening in this country. It's a set of lies, a set of hypocrisy, and try to mislead the public. You understand? But it's not a situation where I am naive of what is going on. Everybody's lying. I am lying. Prime Minister lying. Everybody in this country is lying. So we are just...
It's a lying culture. We are custom of the lying culture where man can come and say these lies.
Far better now than it has ever been.
Blatant lies. That is a lie from the bottomless pit.
Everybody's lying. I am lying. Prime Minister lying. Everybody in this country is lying. So we are just being misled. We are like in a zoo. We are in a zoo. We are in a circus. In
the circus. Man lying to you and you clapping. What Checo say?
Well, promises never find no peace.
Promises never find no peace, brothers and sisters. We'll come into promises in a moment.
All what they tell you they do is lie.
All what they're telling you is lie.
Like doing it for love of countries.
Lie. They do it for themselves. Who are enriching themselves and building mansions and building apartments like it's the ghetto in New York. Huh? Lie.
Lie. We're first in the Caribbean is lie.
They say we first in the Caribbean in what? Building? Lie.
We never get no debt forgiveness is lie.
The man say Venezuela, we didn't owe Venezuela no debt forgiveness. And on the news article right, Venezuela gives Dominica debt forgiveness. But it's lie.
Lie. Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
I remember when I saw him singing that song, man. And I was on stage. First time I heard this song, brothers and sisters. First time I was hearing the Calypso, I was like, what? Speak the truth, man. And I dare act. You know, you guys can check out that vlog on Miss Clicks Vlogs. Definitely looking for, or just type in Dominica Calypso 2022, 2023 vlog. Just type that in on YouTube. Yes, man. And you will see me. I was there. Lie. Everything they tell you is lie and they want you to believe. Sometimes the people themselves know it's lie. But they don't care. They get the little money on the side, so they don't care. Budget announcement, brothers and sisters. Ah, boy.
For credit unions whose total assets are below $500 million, but more than $100 million, the license fee is $60,000 per year.
So this is for the credit union, guys. You guys can listen to it. You can read it yourself. Another thing they want to do, guys, construction to commence on the Goodwill Secondary School in 2023-2024 fiscal year with the support of the People's Republic of China. Where all the CBI monies we had? No, we getting loan from People's Republic, okay? And designated as national centers of excellence and technical and vocational education. Contract signed for the construction of new primary schools at BrBpTV, Kalibishi, Tibo, Tetmon, and Sinico. I guess they're going to be using. They say they're going to link up with the People's Republic of China. People's Republic of China, who? What's that? All you? Alright then. Moving along, the American Canadian School of Medicine to commence operations in September 2023 in Picat, Portsmouth. So, of course, we have been saying Ross University is actually American Canadian School of Medicine. That's what they want to think. But a number of persons don't seem to know this. And I'm going to be asking a question, brothers and sisters. Who do you think is starting this school? Do you think it's an American people? Or is it actually CBI funded? And as a result of individuals who are not part of Ross or are not part of Ross again, whether it be the individuals were fired or whatnot, whatever, or they quit, whatever it is, that the government is alleged to be linking up with these individuals to start a school. And now they are trying, well, I know in April, they said ending of April, they have to try to seek accreditation. I don't know if that was approved. I mean, if that was approved, it will be everywhere saying, hey guys, the accreditation has been approved for the school, but I guess that's not the case. I guess they're trying to start with some students who are most likely will not know their way forward in that regard. But on my understanding of that situation, brothers and sisters, the American Canadian School of Medicine is actually CBI funded and not necessarily from America. And of course, they're bringing the Americans to, you know, like how they're doing with the passports. There are people overseas doing this stuff. They have the Americans trying to bring students into the school. That's from my understanding. True or false? You guys will let me know. You do know that? No? Alright then. Alright. Moving along, brothers and sisters. Increases in salary for public sector employees at all levels with the exception of level 1. So level 1, you stay where you be. Okay? You'll have to do like that. Go in the ATM and get some leaf and hopefully you can push it in. But of course, 2,940 public officers to benefit from overall salary increases of 6%. I remember government them increased their salaries a number of times. One of them was 50%. So in other words, if they were making $4,000, they are now getting $6,000 of their salaries. But of course, they're increasing the teachers' salaries by 6%, resulting in an increase in the wage bill by an estimate $9 million annually. Right there. But of course, guys, if you look at the extent of when they actually increased salaries from the time, I think it was in 2018 or 2017, one of them, I think it's before the whole Rona situation, where they increased salaries by $10 to $20 per year. Now they're increasing it by 6%. Now on the basis of increasing, you might say, oh, that guys, that's a wonderful thing. Yeah, that's nice. That's true. I think that is a good thing. But remember, guys, inflation goes up every year. Inflation goes up every year. So if you want, you can calculate your salary. You know, if you're making $1,000 and you're now getting a 6% increase, that's like what, $60. So if you were doing this right there, brothers and sisters, and you know, you calculate how much your groceries used to cost back from when your salary started, to increase, so to speak. You can calculate it from when it just began and then calculate it now and see the vast difference in inflation or the value of money. This is why I always tell people, oh, you want to save your money in the bank, that's nice. But if you're getting 2% increase, even though you're seeing your money increase, doesn't mean the value of your money increasing, you know. Especially when inflation is most likely higher than the 2% they're giving you per annum. This is why the bank doesn't save their money in the bank. They reinvest their monies in other things. They flip the monies, they get 14% a year and they give you 2%. 14% at minimum, 12 to 14% at minimum. They get in per year and they're giving you 2%, and inflation can go up. Sometimes it's 1 point something, sometimes it's 3, 4. But I know inflation went skyrocket and they're giving you 6% increase, brothers and sisters, on your salary, when inflation most likely was at 12% or something like that. And during the amount of time between when you started versus your money value now, most likely your money value is going down like this. And it's still going down even though you get the 6% increase, because inflation is on the table, brothers and sisters. You need to understand the mathematics. You might see your money increasing in 2 years, every year with 2%, but the value of that money has decreased. This is why you take money, you do not just put your money in the bank. People don't understand that. Let continue still. You'll get plenty money, 2%, for 30 years of your life. Continue. Yes, man. Or you just have to go and get leaf. Another one is agreement signed for construction of a marina in Cabritz. I think that is much needed. But of course, since 2014, we wanted airport. Not true. They tell us in 2014 they're going to build airport. We're still struggling today to build airport, brothers and sisters. But of course, they say feasibility and environmental studies and designs completed. That's what they said. Construction to begin by November 2023. That's what they see. We doesn't believe what they see, no? We have to see actions. And until it has been completed, because sometimes projects start and they stop. You know, the election time when projects just magically start and then they just stop in after election finish. All back one thing go. Yes, man. Effective November 1st, 2023, 2% stamp duty on outbound money. Guys, you can read this stuff yourself. Increasing license for offshore banks, 8,000 to 20. Whoa. Well, hey, CBI not there again, so they have to get their money some way, somehow. Not true. But they're going to target the people. It's the people they have to target. Increasing license fees for insurance companies to 50,000, effective January 1st, 2024. Why they won't increasing it bit by bit? CBI go down, so they need to get their monies. Not true. Increasing license fees for money service, blah, 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 January, money, blah, blah. You guys can read this stuff for yourself. Levy on investment raised by the developers of CBI fund. You can read for yourself. New license regime, agent, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're talking about. For fee annual for non-resident agents and fee for non-resident promoters. Okay, then. Increase, wait a while. So they're increasing fee. Okay, all right. Increasing excise tax rates on alcohol. I think they should definitely do this. You know, this is the primary source of money. Is the best kind of business you can have in Dominica is a rum shop, because man trying to escape their problems. Man trying to escape their problems and, you know, free up themselves a little, because they know that things are hard in the nature of the Caribbean. Let me drink rum and knock out my brain cells so they can't remember how they die. So I can get new brain cells. Hopefully things will be better the other day. You know, can be better. No? The amount of brain cells you have to quavy. If you think you got quavy brain cells, they will remember. New brain cells coming. They brand new day. Okay. The amount of brain cells you lose in that Dominican. Anyways, brothers and sisters. But I think this is a good thing right there. Especially for cigarette smokers. They need to increase that by $50 or something. 50%. Yes, man. To make the people go more healthy. I think that is the best thing right there. To increase on alcohol and what have you. And then again, if people have the ability to knock out their emotions and stuff, they might turn to other means. Well, brothers and sisters, this is the part that hold me right there. Birth and marriage and death certificates to cost $20 effective August 1st, 2023. So you better start getting all your birth certificate. No. Or you better start getting that. No. Go for it. You're going to increase by $20, brothers and sisters. You need a document to prove you're born in a country. It don't jump to $10, you know, brothers and sisters. It don't jump to $10, no? It jumped to $20, from $5 to $20. In the country you born, to prove that you born in that country, you have to pay $20. Yes, I. Or you better laminate all your birth certificate, yeah? Those of all you have that. So you can make sure you have it there. Hey, and don't forget to give me back my book. I had 2 of them. I had 2 of them, brothers and sisters. Hey, that is truly something else right there. Yeah, so people will not believe in when you see a set of people writing this. It had to be true. Effective Tuesday, 1st August 2023. All birth papers will now be $20 EC. So please be guided accordingly. This person say $20 for a birth paper. Best I didn't born, man. It's true. Best he didn't born. Because you have to pay to prove that you're born in a country that's supposed to serve you, making you pay to prove that you're born in the country. Hey, who ready to go on strike? Nobody going on strike. Which strike you talking about now?
Hungry hyenas. They were just out. Hungry hyenas. They were just out, not for the interest of the country.
Yeah. Does any of this look like the interest of the country? The only thing I saw there was the fact that the increase in alcohol, which I don't think a number of persons are happy about, but I think it's good because that's one of the best businesses you can have. So might as well get some taxes from that. But on the basis of, you know, the salary increase of 6%, brothers and sisters, inflation goes up every year. So if you understand that well, if you understand the mathematics, getting an increase might be nice, true. But does it help? No. You're still back to square zero. Okay? Square zero. Not square one. Square zero. Anyways, guys, if you understand what I'm saying right there, definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and be notified. Click the bell and subscribe, click the bell, and you get notified when I drop my videos right there. And then, guys, and of course, let me know your thoughts on what I spoke about there. Maybe I'm wrong about what I have to say right there, brothers and sisters. If I am wrong, let me know that in the comment box below. But what do you think about the budget? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? I think the fact that they want to build the schools now or try to rebuild the schools now is a good thing. But on the basis of this whole thing, education system, we're building schools and our education still not there. So it's just like a nice building. We're going to build a nice building or education still in the war, still in the dungeons, brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts, man? Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Definitely tune in for the previous one I did earlier on today. That'll be the first comment in the comment box below, guys, as well as the one I did on the Mr. X reaction, guys. Both of the links will be there. And of course, with that said, guys, remember, guys, be real, be positive.